The greatest prison in life is not made of iron bars. It is made of doubt. This is the story of a boy named Eli, who spent most of his life believing he was ordinary. Eli lived in a quiet village surrounded by high cliffs. Every morning, he watched giant eagles soaring above the mountains. They flew fearlessly through storms while he stood on the ground, wondering what it felt like to be that free. Whenever Eli shared his dreams of becoming a great adventurer, people laughed. You? You are too weak. You've always been average. After hearing those words for years, Eli stopped dreaming. He convinced himself that everyone else was right. One afternoon, while walking through the forest, he heard desperate cries. A young eagle had fallen from its nest. The frightened bird kept trying to fly, but every attempt ended with another painful fall. Eli gently picked it up and carried it home. For several weeks, he fed the little eagle and cared for its injured wing. When the eagle recovered, Eli opened the window. "Go on," he whispered. But the bird refused to leave. Day after day, it stayed inside the house. It had forgotten that it was born to fly. One evening, an old traveler visited Eli's home. Looking at the eagle, he smiled sadly. "The cage isn't holding it. Its fear is..." The traveler carried the eagle to the top of a nearby cliff. Eli worried. "What if it falls?" The old man replied, "What if it flies?" With gentle hands, he released the eagle. For a terrifying second, it dropped toward the rocks. Then suddenly, its wings spread wide. The wind lifted it higher and higher until it soared across the endless blue sky. Eli watched with tears in his eyes. The traveler turned to him and asked, "Tell me, was the eagle weak?" "No," Eli answered. "It only forgot who it was." The traveler nodded. "And haven't you done the same?" Those words struck Eli like lightning. He realized he had spent years living inside a cage built from other people's opinions. The next day, Eli made a decision. He began training every morning before sunrise. He learned survival skills, climbing, map reading, and first aid. Whenever he failed, he remembered the eagle. Instead of giving up, he tried again. Months later, a terrible storm trapped several hikers in the mountains. The rescue teams couldn't reach them because the paths had collapsed. Without waiting for recognition, Eli volunteered. Everyone doubted him. "You're not experienced enough. It's too dangerous." But this time, he didn't listen. Using everything he had learned, Eli climbed dangerous cliffs, crossed rushing rivers, and finally found the stranded hikers. He guided every one of them safely home. The entire village celebrated him as a hero. The same people who once called him ordinary now admired his courage. A child asked him, "Weren't you afraid?" Eli smiled. "I was. But courage isn't the absence of fear. It's believing in yourself, even while you're afraid." Years later, people remembered Eli not because he was the strongest or the smartest. They remembered him because he refused to let doubt decide his future. Just like the eagle, every one of us is born with wings. Fear may convince us to stay on the ground. Failure may make us question ourselves. Other people's opinions may become the walls of an invisible cage. But the moment you choose to believe in yourself, those walls disappear. Because your future is never decided by what others think about you. It is decided by what you believe about yourself. And sometimes, one act of faith in yourself is all it takes. To discover that you were born to fly. Never let other people's opinions become the cage that keeps your dreams from flying. Believe in yourself, because the world starts believing in you only after you believe in yourself.